Past 2 days in the WNBA, I am 14-4. We are up 10.5 units. That is the story. That is it. That is all. The World Cup has sucked terribly, so I just went full degenerate mode and bet a bunch of goal scorers. And this is the Degenerates Daily Digest, brought to you by the To The Window Sports Betting Podcast. I am Jemiah Norman, and we are going to get into today's card. Easy for me to say. Not even gonna lie to you, I ate an edible. I didn't realize it, and I got about a 20-minute window to get this done before I am bugged up. All right, so let's get into it. We'll start with the World Cup really quick. Things always go wrong when you try to be super smart and all this shit. Listen, all the corners and all the stuff I was doing before was cool, but it pretty much sucked. So this Friday, it's the World Cup. It comes around once every 4 years. Let's get paid twice on Friday with some just pure degen shit. Do not follow these bets. I recommend you don't, but I definitely bet them. Here's what we're on, and I never do parlays, and I have 2 of them for the World Cup. What could possibly go wrong? All right, here's what we're looking at, man. For the World Cup, for Belgium, their main player, listen, he's not healthy. He might not even play. He probably won't start, but I think Romelu Lukaku for Belgium is good to score a goal against New Zealand in the World Cup. I think he's good for a goal and worth a bet. So I put a unit on Lukaku to score a goal. Next goal scorer is Kylian Mbappe of France to score a goal. And also from France, a Dembele at plus 200 to score a goal. I also took, and these are all single bets, and then I'll get into the parlay. For Spain, I took Lamine Yamal to score a goal. Just plus money. I think the kid's just great. I'm just expecting on this Friday with all the stars out, like an Avengers like performance, like an Avengers collab, and they all come together and everybody scores a goal and we cash all these bets. It's going to be a great Friday if this happens, because it's going to happen. So we're on Dembele to score a goal, Lamine Yamal to score a goal, Kylian Mbappe to score a goal, and Lukaku. You can look it up. It's spelled just like how it sounds, of Belgium to score a goal. And the last 2, we're Erling Haaland for Norway. He's the big dude in the commercials with the ponytail that looks like a fucking unicorn. He's built like a fucking refrigerator. The guy's just huge. We're taking him to score a goal at plus money. Now here's the catch. France and Norway are already through. This could be a doldrums type match. I don't think it will be. I think that they're playing for the golden boot. Like, Mbappe wants it. Haaland might act like he doesn't want it. He wants it. Lamine Yamal wants it. Ronaldo wants it. Messi's probably going to get it. But they're not. They're going to come out and shine. A goal for each superstar in each match, I think, is worth a look, especially on, like I said, Friday night, Friday afternoon, half day, World Cup. Matches don't start till 3. Books are telling you what to do, man. Take half the day off. Take half the day off and come watch some fucking soccer. Come to my bar where I work, Benchwarmers on Claremont Road in Atlanta. Don't care. That's where I work. But they're telling you take a half day, man. Get all your work done. Take a half day. Watch some football all day. Act like you know what you're talking about, and put some bets in that you have no business putting in. So again, I'm going to run through it one more time. It's just a terrible goal scoring. But these are all single bets, these right here. And then I'll get into the 2 wicked, dumb parlays I did. Romelu Lukaku of Belgium to score a goal. Kylian Mbappe of France to score a goal. Lamine Yamal of Spain to score a goal. Erling Haaland from Norway, the Vikings, to score a goal. A Dembele, it's spelled just like it sounds, he plays for France, to score a goal. And the last one I didn't mention is Egypt versus Iran. Iran has a legitimate defense, but if anybody can sneak their way through and score a goal, it's my man Mohamed Salah, and he plays for Egypt. And I think he's good for a goal, and you're getting 2-1 on your money for Mohamed Salah to score a goal. I think that's coming home. I really like that bet. We shall see. All right, next up is these just dumbass parlay I did. Norway and France, first leg of the parlay. Both teams to score. Easy peasy. And if Mbappe scores and Haaland scores, or Haaland scores and Dembele scores, bing, bang, boom, leg 1 of the parlay is done. Next up, Spain against Uruguay. Uruguay needs it really badly. Spain doesn't necessarily need it. The draw is definitely in play here. The bet's already in, and I'm sitting here talking about it. I'm kind of regretting it. But Spain on the 3-way money line. So not Uruguay, not the draw, but we're betting on Spain to win the match. We're also betting on Egypt on the 2-way money line. So it's Egypt has to win. If it's a draw, no bet. But we're taking Egypt to beat Iran on the two-way money line. And then I fucked up and put in Lukaku to score a goal again in the parlay. And then Iraq and Senegal under 3.5 goals. All right. So one more time for the people on the back. It's 5-leg parlay, pays 8-1, 1 unit, bring you back 8 units. $10 will bring you back $80. $100 will bring you back $900. $10 will bring you back $90. Sorry. Norway, France, both teams to score, yes. Spain on the three-way money line to win against Uruguay. Egypt on the two-way money line, no. Or Egypt, do Egypt draw no bet, or Egypt just to win the match. Lukaku from Belgium to score over half a goal. And Iraq, Senegal under 3.5 goals. It's plus, I got it at plus 785. You can probably find better odds than that. And then to the goal scorer parlay that is absolutely batshit crazy, that is not going to hit, and I probably shouldn't have done it. Don't care. Mohamed Salah to score a goal, leg 1. Lukaku to score a goal, leg 2. Mbappe to score a goal, leg 3. And Erling Haaland to score a goal is leg 4, 17-1. All right. 17-1 parlay. Magic happens. Magic happens in this beautiful game. And hopefully we should be able to get there and cash one of these parlays. That'd be dope. But even if we don't, we can, let's just hope for fun's sake. And this is pure, these right here, the WNBA is where I take it fucking serious. This right here is really just for fun. It's just for entertainment. So tread lightly, don't follow it all. But let's get into this WNBA shit really quickly. Let me pull up my notes here. Let me keep it real simple. What I am doing is betting. I got 4 props in for the 3 games tomorrow, and I'm looking at every single underdog tomorrow. So they got the Valkyrie as underdogs against the Dream. I like the Valkyrie to get it done again. The Dream are awful on the road when they're not playing here in the A. They do not play well. People are overreacting to I think the books are overreacting to Washington's performance against the 2 games against the Minnesota Lynx, where they beat them in Minnesota and only lost by 1 back in Washington on their little home and home. And now they have Washington laying 4.5 on the road to Connecticut. Connecticut's experience, they got players on that team. 4.5 is too many points for a young team like this, especially off an emotional win, then an emotional loss. Now you got to travel on the road and you're favored by 5.5 points. It's too many points to me. So we're looking at that underdog as well. And the next one is the Portland Fire against the Chicago Sky. Looking at them as underdogs as well against the Sky. The Sky just went nuts in the last game, and I don't think they can repeat that performance. And Courtney Vandersloot is back, so they're working her back into the rotation, which is gonna, I think it messes with the chemistry. And I just like Portland in a revenge spot, an immediate revenge spot after getting just blown out by Chicago the last time out. So, but other than that, here are the 4 props I'm on. I'm on Alicia Gray of the Atlanta Dream over 18.5 points. It's an even money bet, so I think that it is definitely worth a trip. Let me find my notes on Miss Alicia Gray. There it is. All right, Miss Alicia Gray is averaging around 19.5 points a game. She's getting the usage. She's putting up 14 shots a game. She just had the entire team had an awful shooting night the other night. I don't think she shoots that poorly again. It's really plain and simple for me. I don't think she shoots that poorly again. And she knows as she goes, so this team goes. Naz Hillman can do what she wants. Ryan Howard, fantastic, but Alicia Gray is a leader on this team, and I think asking her to get 20 points in a revenge spot is a good bet to make. And at even money, the issue is Atlanta is not a one person save us offense. So it's a little tough sometimes, but I think the engine goes as she goes. And I think Coach Smesko of the Dream, I think he realizes that and she only got up, I think 9 or 10 shots last game. She's got to shoot the ball more, which gets Angel Reese more rebounds, more kickouts to Ryan Howard for 3. It all works. It all works together. And I think Alicia Gray over 18.5 points is definitely worth a trip to the window. Next up, now you're gonna have to hunt for this one. We are looking for Sarah Ashley Barker over 11.5 points. She plays for the Portland Fire. Is Toronto Tempo, sorry. She plays for the Portland Fire, and It's not just a season average bet. She's around 10.3 points a game for the average, but you just look at that and be like, oh, 11 and a half pass. No, but her usage has increased. Her role has grown. She's played 24 minutes. She's averaging 24 minutes a game and shooting 50% from the field and 43% from three. So she is an efficient ball player. And in last game against Chicago, it was a blowout. She only had 11, but I think she gets over the 11 and a half in a revenge spot. So it's correlated with the Portland Fire plus the 4.5. I think it might be 4.5. The reason I'm not going to put these up against the spread bets up in the screenshot is I'm waiting on the best number. And you bet favorites early, you bet underdogs late. So hopefully I think some more money will come in on the Sky. I think some more money will come in on the Mystics. And I think some more money will come in on the Dream. And maybe you get a better number than the number that's available to you right now. If you're catching this later on in the day, this afternoon, bet that shit right now. Get to the window, bet that shit right now. But Sarah Ashley Barker, her usage has increased. She's a great shooter. She's an efficient player. Over 11.5 points is not anything crazy. Two alternate plays in the next game in Washington, the Mystics and the Connecticut Sun. The props. I'm taking Sonia Citron over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Her baseline, her average, all of these is 25. She's gone over this in several games, even games where she hadn't shot well. She just earned Player of the Week honors in the Eastern Conference, where she averaged 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And I mean, there it is. She's not just on a heater. She's rounding into form. She struggled a little bit earlier in the season with up and down play, but against Connecticut earlier this month, she put up 24, had 12 boards. That's 36 before you even add in the assist. Fight through contact, deal with Brittany Griner in the lane. Connecticut's a scrappy team. They can't shoot for shit, but they're a scrappy fucking team. And Sonia Citron over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists is well worth the trip to the window. That's probably my favorite prop on the board. Next one is same team down low. I just talked about Brittany Griner and Anissa Morrow and the forwards that they have at Connecticut. Shakira Austin under 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't think she's gotten to this number in a very, very long time. They're not Washington's offense isn't the type that just throws the ball in the lane to Shakira and let her play back to the basket, old school shit, and do a fucking hook shot. But I'm not going over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists against Brittany Griner, who's playing regular minutes now. She can have a decent game and then still go under. She can go 14, 8, and 2. We still cash it. You know what I'm saying? And she hasn't gone over a point total in several games. And I think this is well worth the trip to the window. It's already been to the window, so it's already been bet. So for the WNBA, just to recap, we are on the underdogs, every single underdog tomorrow. Wait for a better number. Right now, it's the Valkyries are plus 1.5. The Connecticut Sun are plus 4.5, maybe 5.5. No, that's a lie. 1 second, let me find the actual number. Yeah, because I don't want to lie to you folks. Just to be clear here. All right, yeah, so Connecticut's plus 4.5. Portland is plus 4.5. And the Valkyrie are plus 1.5. We're on all 3 dogs tomorrow. And then the props we are on is Alicia Gray of the Atlanta Dream over 18.5 points. Sarah Ashley Barker of the Portland Fire over 11.5 points. Sonia Citron over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. She plays for the Washington Mystics. And Shakira Austin, who also plays for the Washington Mystics, under 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Guys, take a second, like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Please like the video. It really helps me out a lot. I'm not asking for anything. I just do this for me to make it keeps me sharp. It keeps me accountable, and it keeps me honest. And that's why I do it. So liking and subscribing to the channel will be really great. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. You guys enjoy your Friday. We will catch you next go around. This has been Jemiah from the To The Window Sports Betting Podcast. Don't bet what you can't afford to lose. If a bet makes you sweat, you are not doing it right. Catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Love.